Welcome back to Dutch Sim World. Today we'll drive this bendy bus in small streets of the city. And of course, because this bus is very large, we will try to make it without any accident.
The next station is Biederman Street.
What's really nice on this bus is, look, when you turn, you can see in the mirrors the back of the bus. It makes it really difficult to drive in narrow streets. It's a great sound also of this bus. So we wait until we have a green light to go straight on. As you have seen previous videos of City Transport Simulator, it's really important to have clean driving, because every mistake you make, you will have a penalty. So clean driving using your signals, no speed limits, no accidents. Respect the lights. Don't go when it is red. So we take here. Look, I didn't do nothing wrong, and I should have an accident. Sometimes this game has a little bug, or I don't know what. At least my driving skills are not perfect. But you've seen, I didn't touch that car. So mission failed. I didn't make it without any accident. Here you see I have a penalty because I didn't use the indicator. If you drive a bus and you are on a stop, you have to use your indicators on the right when you go to the stop, and you have to use it on the left when you leave the bus stop. That's very nice, but in most of the time I forget it. So you lose a lot of XP points, and the XP points you need to have more vehicles, or if you want to create more lines. This management feature in this game is very nice, because the more lines you have, the more vehicles you can put on a line, the more happy customers will be. And only with XP points and credits you can have more lines. Okay, here I made a mistake and I was too fast. I didn't see the red light. Okay, I have really twinked twice when I stop to the bus stop and use my indicators. For people who have the previous version of City Transport Simulator, you will see a difference in performance. The right side, this big building, was in the previous version always flickering. The image was not done right, and so when you pass by this building, the game chokes a lot. So the quality of the game is really improved. The performance of the game is improved, and of course the features they put on the game, like tickets you can sell on the bus, on the tram, dynamic weather, and a lot of complaining AI drivers who like to use their horn. It makes the game a lot of different as the previous version. Of course, for the owners of the previous version, this one is a free update. Except it is not an update, you have to download the game again. It's a new game, but free. Is the game perfect? No, it's not. And for me, what I can say, I like to play it, of course. I like to play the game because it gives you the motivation of clean driving more than some other bus simulating games. Look, this is my colleague and he didn't see me coming. You can say yes, I have maybe too much to the left. I don't think so. I was really clean driving. I think my colleague was there too much on his left side. But like I was explaining, the motivation of clean driving in this game is so much more important than in games like, for example, the bus. In the bus is keeping your timetable more important than the clean driving. Using indicators, speed limits is less important. What makes that sometimes you drive, I don't say nuts, but you care less your quality of driving. In the other hand, you hear they use a lot of horns in this game. Sometimes you say, why do they use the horn? I didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, it's in real life also. You go to the city and people use their horn without any of reason, just because yeah, they have a car in front of them and they like to use the horn because it doesn't go fast enough. But comparing this game to the bus is the bus, you have a city who is more alive. You have a real city. You have cars that have more variety in it, and also the shops and the hotels are really brand names. So yeah, it's different of driving. The experience of driving in the city is different. I prefer driving in the bus, but I prefer the management system of this game. I'm really curious about the game who is coming to us this Friday. Busbound. I think the city itself will be better than we have here. And from what we know today about the game, because not everything is known already, is that the satisfaction of the customers is really important in the game. You see perfect stops, using indicators, watch out for holes in the street. Clean driving, safe driving is important in Busbound. So I think it will be a very nice experience driving in Busbound. In the meantime, driving this big bus in the narrow streets, It's going well, I think. What do you think? Honestly. And if you like the video, if you like more watching simulating games, other simulation games, I say like this video, subscribe on the channel, and support me in this way so I can make more videos. I can give you more explanation videos. I can give you more variation in other games. So thank you for your support, and let's continue this trip.
The next station is Panagiotis Strait.
I think also the announcements in the bus are really nice, because if you go to a station where you have a stop of another bus, of a tram, she will say it. Yeah, you can have a bus stop where customers can step over to another line. Keeping you on the speed limits is helping you also to collect more XP. And the longer you collect the XP without any of your faults, the XP is collecting quicker. It should be nice, maybe in next video we hide the HUD on the left side of the screen, so we can really drive of the feeling when you can go to 30, when you can drive 50, without any explanation on the HUD, just by what we see in the street. In the meantime, waiting on the red light, like in real life, it takes some time. On the other side, if you have a red light in the bus, you see more traffic. Here you have the feeling you're on the red light, but in an empty city. So why it is red? It doesn't make sense to wait for nothing. If you see other traffic, it makes more sense. And then immediately when I go driving, you see some cars. I don't say a lot of cars. You see some cars. But it's like when I'm not driving, the traffic also stops. And so much cars, you have the same. Look, this is what I like on big bus. You have to take this really carefully, because the back of your bus is so long. If you don't take it carefully, you will hit something. You cannot take it too sharp. And look, I used my indicator and my XP is going up. And it's nice because, yeah, in real life you have a bus in front of you. You're driving your car and the bus stops without any reason. You say, what driver is that? And yeah, if a bus driver uses indicator because he will stop on the bus stop, you say, okay, I have to wait, or I can maybe pass by. So the motivation of this clean driving is really a nice future in this
The
game.
next station is Magnolian Way.
In the meantime, we just leveled up to level 7. And we are almost at the end of this video. So in next video I will show you what you can do with the leveling up. The higher your level, the more credits you have, the more XP you have, the more lines you can create. More lines, more vehicles will more create happy passengers. In the next video I will explain how to create these lines, how to put the new vehicles on your lines and how to make these passengers happier. So enjoy until the end of the road. Enjoy this and like the video if you want for more video news. There you can see our colleague who is driving the same bus. The more buses you put on the lines, the more happier customers you will have. So thank you for watching and hope you to see in the next video.